For PsychCentral.com, I'm Summer Bretsky, and this is 6 ways to bounce back from unemployment. The word stress can't begin to describe how it can sometimes feel to be unemployed. So for those of you who find yourselves unemployed in this difficult economy, Psych Central blogger Sandy Naiman, who writes for Coming Out Crazy, has these 6 tips for bouncing back from unemployment. Number 1, treat the job search as if it were a full-time job. It takes time, energy, and courage to do that, really. But there's so much you can do. You can attend job fairs, you can perfect your resume, you can do daily searches, and you can work on your networking. The way to beat the daunting anxiety out of the job search is not denial, anger, blame, or hostility. It's action. Number 2, go for a walk. Steve Jobs conducted many of his business meetings while walking. It's stimulating, inspiring, and allows you to be reflective. It's good for your heart, and it's good for your head, too. By getting out and walking, you automatically get yourself out of your own head and out into the world. Step number 3, find a buddy. If you can find someone else who's in the same boat as you can spend some time together, kick around ideas together with one another, and spend some time outside together in order to refresh your perspective. Life is about relationships and making connections, and your job search is no different. Number 4, build your network. You already do have a network, so start making some lists. You can contact friends, family members, professionals, colleagues that you used to work with. Go ahead and make some phone calls. Send some emails. See what kind of advice they have. People are always flattered when asked to give advice. See if they know of any job openings that might be available for you. You may want to begin with people who are safe, people who are bound to definitely put in a good word for you, and then work your way up. The more references that you can gather now, the more ready you'll feel when a job opportunity that requires references comes along. Number 5, see yourself through a contemporary lens. Reframe yourself, reinvent yourself, redesign yourself. After all, language really is everything, and it changes so frequently. Yesterday's secretary, it's an administrative assistant now. Yesterday's journalist, content provider. Take a look at your skills and your employment history and see what needs updating language-wise. Find the right words to describe your skills at this present moment. Research the realities of today's job market and not just online. Get out there and start talking to people who understand the realities. Exchange business cards. And take notes and take advice. Number 6, focus on where you might fit in now. You may really need to reinvent yourself in order to find a new job, but does that mean all of your relevant education, experience, training, and skills have gone to waste? Not likely. So reflect upon your education, your skills, your training, and see how you can update and reconfigure those for a new market. And don't forget that not all job postings are made public. 80% of the jobs that are available generally aren't posted anywhere. So don't be discouraged if scanning the classifieds and the major job searching websites isn't really getting you anywhere. Spend your free time developing contacts and talking to people who work in either the industry or the specific company that you'd like to eventually work for. And of course, LinkedIn.com is great for this, but remember, in-person, face-to-face communication is generally more memorable. This video is adapted from a post in the Psych Central blog Coming Out Crazy by Sandy Naiman called 6 Ways to Bounce Back from Unemployment Stress. You can visit Sandy's blog at blogs.psychcentral.com/coming-out-crazy.